previously on a beautiful day. Oh look, my first Valentine's present. These pigs just do a lot of damage. I wonder what they're thinking as they're doing it. Uh-oh, who knocked over the little angel? Oh, we're gonna get in trouble now. And welcome back to our show. It's nice to see you again. Lots of stuff has happened around here since we did the last show, so I'll fill you in a minute. See you on the back porch. Like I said, our last show, a lot of things have happened around here. It's been 5 weeks, and as you know, the pigs invaded the property. They destroyed absolutely everything. I would get up every single morning and find something else that they had destroyed. So finally, I just thought, why bother replanting the garden? They took the pineapples out, they took the papayas out, they took everything that was planted in the front yard. They just took it apart, and I tried everything. I used to know somebody that would come over and shoot the pig, and then somebody else would come by and pick it up and take it with them, and I couldn't do that anymore because I did that one time, and I would always call my neighbor because she loves animals very much. In fact, she would help feed the pigs, which is part of the problem. You'd shoot the pig, and it ran screaming into her yard, even though she didn't answer the phone. I didn't think she was home, but apparently she was, because she came flying over the fence like you wouldn't believe, and she started screaming at me, and she called me a murderer. So I decided never to do that again. Instead, I got the dog, Chili Dog. You met him. He's a good dog. I put him in the front yard, and every night he'd be out there barking his head off and telling me there's pigs out there, but I couldn't just let him run loose because he's kind of crazy. But one night I did. I let him run loose, and he ran after the pigs, and he scared them away. I thought, oh, good, that solved the problem. But then he ran next door and killed a couple of Nature Lady's chickens, and I heard about it the next day. So it's been an ongoing struggle to try to replant the garden. It's important to stay focused and be happy, but not to lose sight of what the problem is or what the solution might be. So I've been racking my brain. I've been putting my hair out there. I've been peeing on the plants. I've been doing absolutely everything, but I don't think that the pig problem is going to solve itself. So the last time that my dog went over to Nature Lady's house, she called me at 4 a.m. to tell me that he was over there. And I said, well, I'm trying to take care of the pigs. And so she brought him over, and I said, I don't know what else to do. And she said, well, all you can do is shoot him. And I was shocked. I was shocked. She's turned a corner now. So that's what we have to do. We've got to shoot him. Now I'm waiting for the perfect opportunity. I've been practicing, and sometimes around here you have to be vigilant. I was attacked the other night by swarms of flying termites, and I just got out my little spray bottle, and I felt like I was Rambo, and I got them. I got every single one of them. But here in the rainforest, you really do have to be on top of things. So I got myself a gun, and I've been practicing this one. So we'll see how I go with that. It's time for me to focus on being happy. So I've got to rewrap this ankle because I did get a staph infection from going into the garden with an open cut because the pigs carry a lot of germs. Anyways, I'm going to rewrap my foot now so that I don't catch anything. And I wanted to talk to you about being happy. There's lots of ways you can be happy. But one of my favorite ways to be happy is to just sit down. Instead of running around doing a million things, I'm real happy just to sit. But I'm happier when I'm sitting, if I am sitting in a chair that is nice and painted up like this one is. Look how pretty. It looks really nice. You can be happy, you can be unhappy, or you can be happier or happiest. I'm happiest when I have somebody special sitting next to me in my chair. So I'm going to paint it and show you how you can paint a regular patio chair so that it looks fabulous. I love to use acrylic paint, and so you just need a tiny bit on your tray and then a paintbrush that you can get a nice tip out of, and then just make a nice little design that goes along with what's on there. You can put leaves or little flowers. Almost everything starts as a little circle. You can make new flowers. That way, when you have guests over, which is really one of my favorite things to do, you can invite them to sit in a special chair, and they will know that you care about them because they have a painted chair just by you. It's ever so much better than just regular old patio furniture. And it's nice because once it starts to wear out or it gets dirty, all they have to do is bring out the paints again. You know who else likes special chairs? This guy. He loves sitting in this special chair, don't you? Let's show everybody how you can sit. Not right now, Mom. Yes, right now. Show him how you sit. Well, maybe later when he's in the mood. I have tried absolutely everything to get rid of these pigs. I even had some bow hunters come out here. 10 different bow hunters. They said the reason there's such a big pig problem, people are feeding them. There's huge herds everywhere. Get the mac nuts off the tree before they land on the ground, maybe the pigs will stay away. I'll see you guys in just a minute.
Hello, I'm Katie.
And I'm Zach.
And we're here cracking mac nuts. This is the mac nut cracker.
And these are some of the mac nuts that we just picked in that orchard over there.
Got a pretty beautiful mac nut right here, as you can see. And we might roast them up later. We've been here a week on the farm. We're originally from New York City. Well, I'm from Boston, he's from Jersey. We both go to school in New York. I study Native American Studies.
Yeah, and I study religion.
And before this, we were on Kauai hiking the Kalalau Trail. Highly recommended. And we came here because we're really interested in farming. I want to someday go to Detroit and start a restaurant and a farm. And why did you come here?
I came here, I suppose, because I want to learn how to live simply off the land, I guess, or to be around people who know how to do that. So this was one of my first experiences, sort of being on a small farm and being with folks who are committed to living like just sustainably and simply, and so it's been a really great experience for me in doing that. So I'm really glad to be here. Had the opportunity to be here.
What's your favorite experience been here in Hawaii?
In Hawaii, wow, since being on the farm at least, I'd say just waking up and like taking care of different animals. I'd say it's been a highlight of just kind of getting out of bed and just having other beings that are dependent on you to live is a pretty powerful feeling, and I've never really had that before. I'm from sort of more urban areas where nobody has that, so that's been nice. And eating food off of the land has been amazing too. Just like having an avocado fall right on the ground and having that be lunch has been pretty great. Here, take that one. So yeah, I'd say those have been some of the highlights for me. Those have been some of the highlights. What about you?
Well, we tried a fruit called mame sapote.
Mame sapote, yes.
And you can't get that in New York anywhere. And it tasted just like sweet potato pie.
Sweet potato pie.
So that was probably one of my highlights here, I would say. and also just learning from Sherri and being here, waking up to the birds, going to sleep to the coqui frogs. It's been really special.
What was that?
I think Sherri shot the pig.
I guess we can clean the grill.
And it's time to replant the garden.
Yeah.
Phew! I think I got him. Wow. I can't believe I did that. Gosh. Well, I warned them. I tried to tell them. You know, I put the sign up. I was yelling at them. I tried everything. This was the only solution. Sure hope I have enough room in my freezer for that. There's only 3 questions now that are left. Chops, cutlets, or adobo?
The first step is really to get some of these bigger plants that have been dug up out of the garden before you start doing anything. And then
Yeah, so one ironic twist about the pigs is that they actually helped us sort of aerate the soil and make the ground a little bit more fertile. It's a bit of an ironic twist, but most of the time we just have to dig up all these big rocks.
hey,
Oh
that's
wow!
not a rock. What is that? Oh my gosh, it's a sweet potato.
Check that out.
See, the pigs didn't get all of the food. It's really exciting.
Yeah, there it is.
I think we could probably cook this up.
I'm
wonder if we-
always down to eat some sweet potato.
If we found this in the garden, I mean, there might be other stuff. There might be other food. It seems like the pigs couldn't get to everything. Let's save this and then keep looking. So I think we should weed everything first, and then lay down the cardboard on the outside, lay down the rocks on top of that, and then maybe put some mulch on it. Clear all this stuff out.
So we can sort of just put this stuff that was in the middle on the outside, and we can put the cardboard on top of it.
If you can see, a lot of the cinder that used to make up the paths in the garden has spread, been mixed up by the pigs. So even though they aerated, it's still important to add mulch on top of the rocky soil. It's also really important to have somebody out here like Sherri, although we're learning, who can identify all the plants. Because sometimes they'll come along, think something's a weed, but then it's a sweet potato vine. I think over in this corner I can start doing the cardboard. You want to keep hoeing? Is that okay?
Yeah, totally.
Alrighty. So we've been using cardboard, but banana leaves work. Basically anything decomposable that you can put on the areas where you've weeded, and a rock is a good anchor to hold it down.
We can go a little further out than this too. We can go like on the outside of this, where the piles are.
Cool.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
Or we can just go rocks on top.
So the rocks hold down this cardboard, and then when we put the mulch on top, we'll cover the cardboard so it's beautiful looking, and so that the decomposition process goes a little faster. As you can see, there was all this old cardboard and stuff lying around the garden because the pigs ripped up all the old soil. Do we have any rocks? Any random rocks?
Let's just take from there.
Cool. Hey, found some avocados. Got a big avocado tree out here that drops about 2 or 3 avocados every day. Got to get to them before the chickens do. It's a good chicken snack.
I'll just make this little path.
And as you can see, we've left some weeds here, but if you cover it all up with cardboard, the weeds won't have a chance to grow. Another thing to remember while you're farming is to, especially when you're replanting a garden, is to watch out for all the little animals. There's salamanders, worms. Worms especially are good to save and to put back in the garden once we replant it.
I wonder what this thing is. What is this thing?
I don't know.
It's got some.
Maybe we can pull it up and ask Sherri.
Serious thornage happening there.
Got some bok choy here too that the pigs didn't get to. That's kind of a feast accruing. Gotta wash most of this stuff off, although soil's not so dangerous here.
Oh, here's a little coqui frog.
Ah, a little silky frog. Where is it?
Right there. Hey, buddy. There he is. They make a lot of noise at night, those guys. Give me 45.
So ultimately we'll probably plant maybe some grapes in here. Got a little cabbage plant. We have to make sure all the old food is out though before we plant any new plants. We've already got our feast of bok choy, avocado, sweet potato. What we haven't really got a chance to do out here is to do some Hawaiian cooking, but you can always learn that from Sherri.
Check this out. We got some tomatoes and actually an egg too left out here.
Got to be careful with those free-range chicken eggs. But they are really tasty when they're good.
Go back and help Sherri with the fire.
Cool.
That's cool.
I'll stick around with this garden for a little while longer.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Alright, see you.
See ya.
Okay, well, I wasn't quite sure how to dress the pig, but I decided on cutlets. And I also thought, wouldn't it be nice if we used some mac nuts to make a lovely little glaze for the pig cutlets. So I'm just going to chop up a few little nuts here, and then we're going to get some olive oil going in this little pan. And then we're going to mix in a couple of other ingredients, but I just thought I'd share with you that the final decision was cutlets. Put a little bit of oil in here. And then get this going on the grill. We're going to get that fire started pretty quickly. I think this will be quite delicious. So glad we have a lot of mac nuts right now. Pigs had come in and eaten all of them because they wait until they land on the ground, and when they land on the ground is when they're ready. That's when you're supposed to pick them up, because that means they're ripe and you're supposed to get them then. But if the pigs get them first, and I don't get nearly as many mac nuts, and I don't mind sharing my nuts with the pigs. If they would just stop breaking my fences and digging up the front yard, it'd be fine. Although I would probably want to get some of them spayed or neutered. Hi, Zach.
Hey, Sherri.
Wow.
How's it
Oh
going?
my gosh.
We found a bunch of stuff out there in the garden that the pigs didn't get to. We got this bok choy here. I think it was underneath this tarp over there, and a couple of papaya.
Wow.
And a couple more goodies actually. Some avocado.
Love the avocados.
The avocado tree is just so robust.
It is.
And then this sweet potato, which we thought was a rock at first. But it was buried
Unbelievable.
under there.
That's absolutely amazing.
And a little egg.
Oh,
actually.
perfect.
And then some tiny little baby tomatoes.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to make such a nice feast for us. I hope you're ready. We can get that fire started whenever you want.
Cool.
Thank you so much, Zach.
You're very welcome.
Oh, isn't
You're
this
very welcome.
great?
All right, there you go.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. I love it when stuff like this happens. We never know what's right around the corner. And I believe that if you keep your faith of happiness and just focus on what the solution might be, stuff seems to come your way. It just seems to happen like that. And isn't it ironic that I found this lovely recipe for a pork glaze that includes papayas and macadamia nuts, which was one of the favorite things that the pigs were eating all the time. So I am in gratitude, and I suggest that if you're having a rough day, find something to be happy about. Otherwise, if you just keep focusing on what's bugging you, guess what? You just get more of what's bugging you, because we're a living, walking magnet. And everything out there comes to you. So if you're thinking good thoughts, you're just going to get more good things happening. If you're thinking about all the bad stuff that's going on, and believe me, we've all done it, then you're going to get more of that. So keep smiling, be happy, and we're going to get this party started. I'm going to mix up this egg, a fresh free-range egg with some of this papaya, and then pour this glaze over the top of these lovely little cutlets. Sprinkle with a few mac nuts. I'm going to throw in the bok choy and the sweet potatoes. I think we're going to have a lovely little meal. Catch up with you in a minute. That should do it. Okay, I think this is about done right now. Take it off the fire. See how it looks. Ooh, yummy. Nice. We've got our bok choy in there, some sweet potatoes, and our pork looks done to perfection. Good job. Thanks for the fire, Zach.
No worries.
All right. See you later for lunch. I think we're going to be just about ready.
Cool.
The real good soil is the donkey waste, but that's a little more precious than the mulch. Hear that little area right over there? And I think we're good.
All right. Let's walk over there and show. I don't know if you remember from last episode, but there was this was all messed up because of the pigs. So we, Katie and I, for the past little bit, have been working on making this back into what it was before. So we sort of lined everything with cardboard and rocks, and remulched and put down this new cinder path. And and replanted some stuff.
Got an herb garden here with oregano and mint, parsley, cilantro. We've got a lettuce and kale patch. And then all the way back there we got a squash and pumpkin.
Hey.
Oh my gosh! Wow, are those mac nuts?
Yeah, those are the mac nuts. Came out really nice with the
Wow.
mac nut papaya glaze.
Cheers.
I'm so good. Cheers.
It's okay. Cheers. Yeah.
Cheers to
life.
Hawaii. On to life.
Okay, well this is my favorite part of the day when I can put my foot up and think about all the things I'm grateful for and appreciate everything that's been given to me. Because all of us on this planet have things that we can give thanks for no matter what's going on. Find something to be grateful for. And today, I'm very grateful to the pigs. They taught me patience, detachment, and optimism. I can't think of an animal that you can eat and be so happy about when it's caused so much trouble. So I want to encourage all of you to take care of yourself and don't feed pigs. Even if the babies are cute, they're just going to cause problems later. They can multiply 12 pigs. Yes, and you helped too, didn't you, Chili? And this is your treat. You've been such a good boy. You have been so, oh yes, him's been a good dog. He really, really helped the best that he could with the pigs. So I invite you to follow us on Twitter, visit us online, give us a call. Let us know if you'd like to participate in the show or if you have some concerns you'd like addressed. And at this time, I would like to read something from the Book of Holy Writings from Baha'u'llah for happiness and tranquility. Create in me a pure heart, O my God, and renew a tranquil conscience within me, O my hope, through the spirit of power, confirm thou me in thy cause. So, remember to be peaceful, remember to be happy, remember to be tranquil, and don't put up with anything that doesn't make you happy. How you like the pork chili? We'll see you next time. I'm wearing pigtails.